Isurus Gaming came out of the gate with a powerful composition with Matias on Doomfist, Beast on Zarya, being Jane on Brigitte, and it worked. They were finding Space Jams combos and capitalizing on the space created from Ravage and Matias on Doomfist and Reinhardt respectively. Isurus Gaming gave base tryhards their first map loss all season long yet again, and for a moment it looked like it wasn't just the invincible run that was going to be foiled by Isurus Gaming. Even though Hollywood, Isurus Gaming held base tryhards all the way to overtime before base would get the payload unlocked. Jane showed their smooth Ashe play, played as Kaizek, damage boosting on the Mercy, and Matias was tactically denying the area as Junkrat. Ravage and Beast refused to be debunked from the Orisa and D.Va composition, holding the cafe down for 4 straight minutes. Base tryhards then answered back, and with force, Honorado showed everyone why he helped Team Brazil in the Overwatch World Cup through stage LA in a pivotal self-destruct to unlock the point, which then led a very composed base tryhards the team we knew them to be, winning fights off of Neil's aggressive Reinhardt finding shatters, setting his team up for a big ult economy. It's unfortunate that Isurus Gaming would have to the disconnection issues and lose their meteor strike on their attack. Could have been a different ending rather than a full hold, which base tryhards did against Isurus Gaming. Dominant base tryhards returned again on Hanamura with another full hold where it was Liko who held so much energy on Zarya to maintain the frontline pressure that Isurus would struggle to push through. Although the combo from Ashe and Junkrat almost seemed to give light for a draw, Isurus Gaming couldn't fight past self-destruct from Liko and Honorado. It was Dorado then solidified base tryhards in understanding how to play against a Doomfist that finds picks from time to time. They were able to disengage and recognize when they could punish Matias with the no cooldowns and overshields that you gain from landing your abilities as Doomfist. Gave them the upper hand in not only holding Isurus on point A, but advancing to the grand finals overall. Base tryhards' invincible run is in fact over, but they will have to look past it and prepare for their next and final opponent. Upgaming brought out what I expected in putting Edgigus on Doomfist and immediately put LFT Owl on their back foot, finding their own slam jam combos with TH7, finding good grabs on Night Market to give them the edge. LFT Owl showed us adaptability in beating Upgaming in the Zen Goats matchup and showed off their own bigger bang combos and team synergy. When the maps were tied up on Control Center, we saw many players putting their all into the fight. Pizza Lover at one point found a tactical boop onto Chozine and helped LFT Owl go up in the series 1-0. Through the next map of Hollywood, LFT Owl were prepared to adapt whether Upgaming was playing Zen Goats or Doomfist instead of the D.Va. It was a risk, but Upgaming needed to get a map win here. Fasti came to life in finding a key shatter and turning the momentum in favor of LFT Owl before the card even got to the saloon on its face. But LFT Owl continued to maintain control of the fights in finding 1 or 2 eliminations with Aegon self-destructs again and again. Once we traveled to Hanamura and LFT Owl were up 2-0, you could feel the desperation from Upgaming going into their attack, giving it their all and finding their way to point B off a well-timed Graviton surge from TH7. But LFT Owl would prevail yet again and show us why they are the #1 seed from Group B and are willing to fight for their chance at being the champion this season. They will need everything they showed today and more if they want not only to take a map, but a series victory against base tryhards, who have been dominating this region for quite some time. From Ole's DPS-driven Zenyatta, Fasti's oppressive Reinhardt, and Aegon self-destructs, LFT Owl will have to show composure, much like they did in semifinals, to adjust mid-fight and take advantage to fight when a member of the enemy team is out of position for LFT Owl. We will find out on January 19th.
Transcendence here to allow them to regress back on. Chosing Force pretty far away. It's so close. Have to get back on. Almost gave it up right away. Using his ult as fast. He Transcendence through the Graviton surge, keeping players alive. The grab getting over up for TH7. Self-destruct in behind. Edging gas, and now it's just TH7, the only one alive. And advancing to the championship will be LFT OWL.